All right, everyone. So today I want to talk to you about the first thing you're going to need to do on the Slim for Spring challenge. And that is to be basically setting up your week. So I've basically drawn up a week. I'm quite old school, so I've gone the old like pen and paper. I'm more than happy for you to do that. If you wish to write it up on a spreadsheet, you can also do that too. But I think on a piece of paper and sticking it on the fridge is a nice way to always see it every day. It's just another indicator that you are on a challenge and you're doing this for you and to sort of stick with it. So let me show you this, and your job will be to create your own, and then by tomorrow, Monday, the first real day of the challenge, I'd like you to be sending me this plan, okay? Took me maybe 10 minutes to write it up, so I want you to just give yourself that time to draw up your plan. Okay, let's go through it from the top. So basically, I've set out my Monday to Sunday, okay, all the 7 in maroon there. I've also set aside morning, lunchtime, afternoon, evening, okay? And then basically what I've done up here is I've put down all the numbers I need to work on. So my basal rate was 1600 on my training days. Okay, you can see when I train, it is 1600, and on my rest days, okay, you can see Thursday and Saturday on my rest days, that's where I'll consume 1300 calories, and I'll use the recipes to figure out what I can eat that fits into the numbers that I need to meet. Okay, so as you can see over in the top here, my weekly allowance, so it's going to be 5 days of training, so 5 times 1600, 2 days of rest, 2 times 1300, and you add it all together and you get 10,600. I'm pretty sure you can see that. Now, my weekly deficit goal is to be 1 basal rate underneath, so that leaves 9,000 calories is my weekly target. And it's good to know that, because if I'm going out on a Friday night and I know I'm probably going to consume a few more calories, and this is why your weekly plan is important. If you're going out sometime on the evening or during the day, you want to put it down so that you know that that's where you need to either A, make better choices at the lunch or the dinner, or B, be a little bit more diligent on the other days to allow that very small flexibility. Okay, I'm gonna send you like a stretch routine that you can do every day. So this is my week. So Monday morning, I'm gonna stretch. I'll do the class at lunchtime. I'll get a little nap in. I know some of you work and you won't get your nap, but this is just my plan. And I'll be in bed by 9 o'clock, okay? On Tuesday, I'll train in the morning. The swimming pool over at Cabarita and Drummoyne is now open. I'm a big fan of swimming, so on Tuesdays, I'll probably go for a swim. If anyone feels free to join me, I'll let you guys know and you can join me for the swim. Same thing with any of my walks, I'll let you know when I'm going, and if anyone fits into the schedule and time frame, feel free to join me on any of these things. But yeah, you can see that my whole week here is planned out. Rest on the Thursday, a little walk, a rest, a nap, and then early to bed. Wednesday is my big day, so I'll stretch in the morning. I'll do probably the midday class, I'll have a nap, and usually I have football training or 6-a-side now that football regular season is finished. So yeah, I'm just gonna plan my week according, and then I have a few little tips that I'm gonna focus on in the very first week of the challenge. And so that will be removing full dairy from my diet, as I am slight lactose intolerance. I'll be going to black coffee only. I'll probably do some gargling of some salts and lemon in the morning. Some people like to do some apple cider vinegar. It just depends on whether you've done these things before. Again, we'll send out some more information as they go. And the last thing, I'm gonna aim to cook 4 to 5 times, or at least 4 times in the first week, making my meals, prepping and being ready. And then I'm also gonna make sure that I do hit my 4 to 5 liters of water a day. I am quite active. Sometimes I'm outdoors, I'm training, so I do need to stay on that higher end of hydration. And that's pretty much my week, team. So your goal will be to sort of have a watch of this video, look at my weekly plan. I want you to make your weekly plan. Now, I don't have anything majorly, actually, I lie. I have a event on the Saturday evening, so I'll need to decide whether I'm going to allow flexibility for this week coming, or whether I'm going to be super strict and try to eat, a protein and salad, or a protein and veg and just some sparkling water or water. So that'll fit into my calories. Even if you go out and you have a meal that isn't in your recipes, you can still add those things into the MyFitnessPal. You do get 30 days free with the MyFitnessPal. So if you start it from tomorrow, you should be able to get the length of the challenge for free, and then you can cancel the subscription. Some of you already have the subscription, so you're just going to go back to it, reopen it, set your targets. What I did notice when I was setting it up is when I wanted to set a target of 4 kilos, it did have a 6 to 8 week time frame. They wanted to do a very, very gradual weight loss, which, to be fair, is probably the more sustainable sort of way to lose weight. But right now we're looking at a quick shock, see some good results, and then from there we can then tailor it back into a slower progression from there. Just depends on how your body is going, how much you're training. There's lots of factors to consider when you're talking about doing a very deep calorie deficit and we're doing a small calorie deficit to lose the weight. So if you are going to go into the MyFitnessPal app and do put in those calculations, you might want to put a few more kilos that you want to lose. So maybe like a 6 to 8, maybe double it. And then it should work out to lose 4 kilos in about the first 4 weeks, and then another 4 after that. All right, that's your goal. So you've got your recipes to look over, you've got your weekly plan to look over, and you need to be here tomorrow morning sometime between 6 a.m. and 9 a.m. Let's try to get here by 9 a.m. We'll get the guy out of here after 3 hours. You'll need to just spend 10 minutes at the most. If there's a little bit of a wait, maybe 15. Give yourself some time. You don't need to be in training gear. Ideally, you don't want to have trained before the scan. So I know that there will be some of you that do come to the 5:15 a.m. class. Feel free to come and do a very, very light session that really doesn't pump the muscles and get the heart rate up too much, because even a small amount can change slightly the figures that come off the scan. Okay, so that's tomorrow morning. You need to be here. Any clothes are fine. You'll just take your shoes off and you'll hold the thumbs and be on your and just on your bare feet on the sensors, and that's pretty much it. We can do this, team. I'll send out some more information as we go, but so far all you need to do is create your plan, figure out these in your email that I sent you. You have a link that can figure out this here, and there are also a few points as well underneath, but we're going to work off the 200 to 300 calorie rule deficit on the non-training days, and we're going to hit it on training days. Plan your week, send it to me tomorrow. I'm going to reach out to you all today and tomorrow to get it all sorted. Let's do this. Bye.